While I have fond memories of playing a Golden Tee arcade in a bar at the age of 13, okay, so my aunt owned it and I cleaned the bar before opening, but still, I decided to finally pull the trigger on getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version. Mainly because I had so much Ninja Turtle stuff as a kid and loved the first 3 movies. After watching from a distance, anxiously wondering what arcade game are they gonna release next. The first wave of games were fairly decent with Street Fighter 2, Final Fight, Pac-Man, and so on, but some of them never really interested me or were a little before my time. I'd love to hear which arcade 1-ups you have or which arcades you grew up playing. This one was on sale at $50 off at Walmart, normally $3.99, and luckily I still had gift cards from Christmas and birthday money, so I only had to pay about $130 out of my own money. Not too bad, I would say. The good thing is the riser is included with this one. They did seem to make the screen at a little bit more angle on this one, so I can actually play comfortably while standing, and I'm a little over 6 feet tall. Now, when it comes to assembly of the arcade cabinet, it was actually pretty easy, like most people have said online. Unfortunately, I started to use the wrong screws and thought they messed up at the factory, but luckily I found the correct ones later on before I messed something up. Most people say it takes around 40 minutes to an hour with 2 people, which could be correct, but since I did everything myself and struggled a bit at the beginning, it probably took twice as long. I have a feeling my second arcade 1-up will be quite a bit faster and easier to install. So if you put together any cheaper furniture, like a bookcase or computer desk, then this will be no problem for you. Good thing is I only have 1 screw that won't fasten completely. Once everything was installed, I was hoping it was going to power up because I forgot to test it out before assembling, which you probably should, and luckily everything worked just fine. The screen looks great to me and is plenty bright enough. I thought it was pretty funny when my wife saw it and said, "Wow, that resolution looks low." I just laughed and was like, well, you do realize when this game came out, right? I don't think she knew. Now, I'm no arcade expert, but to me the buttons and sticks feel good while playing. The only thing I noticed is it feels like the ball tops seem to loosen up slightly while playing, almost like I need to check them periodically to make sure they stay tight. But you definitely get that real arcade feel almost instantly, even at a smaller 3/4 scale size. I've always wanted arcade cabinets in my house, but after getting a super heavy pool table in my basement, I wasn't too sure about moving more heavy objects to my basement that I may have to eventually carry back upstairs one day. The cool thing is you can actually turn the volume up and down, or all the way off if you like. I guess older versions only had a couple options for volume, so it's definitely good to see that Arcade 1-Up is listening to what their customers want. And the speakers on this thing are actually nice and loud, and I usually only play with the volume at about halfway. There are 2 different Ninja Turtle games on here. The original, or first, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then Turtles in Time. I've been playing the first one the most just to see how far I can get, although I have a feeling I will like Turtles in Time a little bit better. It does feel a little like cheating though, since you can choose how many lives you want, or you can just keep continuing after you die. As far as I know, there are no save states, like on other ROM-based mini consoles though, so you'll definitely get good fast, since you have to start from the beginning of the game each time. Now that they mentioned NBA Jam will be coming later this year, I will almost guarantee I'll be getting that one. Well, unless it's super expensive. Also, if they ever come out with a wrestling version, like WrestleFest, oh, I'll definitely be getting that. I always play that at a local laundromat as a kid, and I couldn't get enough of that game. A couple other arcades I may end up getting is the Golden Tee version, or even possibly the new Golden Tee version that's coming with a bowling game. And I've also thought about getting Marvel Superheroes. Oh, by the way, I just happened to run across another Arcade 1-Up on clearance before I was finished making this video, so you may see that video coming up very soon.
Pizza time! Terminate the turtle! Alley Cat Blues. Cool off, sucker.
So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.